Welcome to class. Today you'll need a strap, tie, or scarf. We'll begin laying down and taking your feet together, knees apart. Allow the hips to start to open. You can reach the arms above the head, grab opposite elbows, or have the arms by the sides. We'll work deeply into the hips today. Notice how you're feeling. Focus on the breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Drop any to-do lists or things that have happened to you today. Become present in the body with the breath. Feel the lower back pressing into the ground. Slowly begin to hug the left knee into the chest. You can keep the right knee bent or extend it straight out. Maybe find some circles with the left ankle here. Keep pressing out through the right foot if your leg is extended. Feel the compression in your hip flexor here on the left side. And breathe. Begin to, from here, keep the knee bent and draw yourself into a spinal twist, so dropping the left knee over the right side of the body. The bottom leg can stay extended, or you can stack the knees if this is too much on the lower back. Try to keep the left shoulder on the ground. On your next inhale, come back toward the center. And begin to loop your strap around the left foot, the ball of the left foot, stretching into the hamstring here. You can keep the right knee bent, or you can extend the leg in front of you. Try not to force anything here. Move into this gently. Imagine the hamstring becoming longer and less tight as the time goes on. Try to relax the shoulders too. Keep breathing. Slowly begin to release the strap. Come into half happy baby here. Again, you can bend the right knee or keep the leg straight. Now from here, begin to bend the right knee and sort of roll onto the left shoulder and hip a little more. So not a straight happy baby like we normally do, just really trying to send the knee as close to the ground on the left side as possible, getting even deeper into the hip. Can grab the right hand onto the left foot as well too, if you'd like. Get a little stretch in the shoulder. And then slowly begin to release. Take the left foot across to the right knee. And then drop the hips over to the right side so that your left foot is planted firmly on the ground. A little more of a twist with hip opening here. And then come back toward the center. Keep that left foot crossed over. And then you can come into like a mini pigeon here, laying on the back, where you keep your shin parallel, or you can keep the right knee bent in a reclined pigeon. Your choice. You can move through a few options here. And this is the reclined pigeon variation, with the legs, one ankle resting over one knee. You can also press the knee away from the body gently. For a little less, you can take the foot down to the ground. And we'll slowly release this, come back into reclined butterfly for a breath or two, shake out the hips, and reset before we move into the other side. Notice how the left hip feels probably more relaxed and heavier than the right at this point. Try not to rush. Just be here. And then begin to hug the right knee in toward the chest. Circle the ankle if you'd like to. Keep feeling that compression here. And then begin to cross the right knee over the left side of your body into your spinal twist. And try to keep the right shoulder on the ground. Slowly start to come back toward the center. You can grab your strap, place it around the ball of the right foot. Eventually, maybe straightening the left leg. Press out through the left foot. Try not to force yourself into the deepest stretch that you've ever taken here at first. Just let it open as the time goes by. Deep breaths in and out. Slowly begin to release the strap. Come into your half happy baby on this side. First, in the center, keeping both hips squarely firm, planted into the mat. The left knee can be bent anytime. can also, if you'd like to, grab for the foot with the opposite hand to stretch in the shoulder a little bit. And then begin to, if you haven't already, bend through the left knee. Roll onto the right hip a little more, trying to get the knee down toward the ground. Really opening up that hip on the right side. From here, we'll begin to cross our right ankle over the left knee and then take the right foot all the way down to the ground. A little more of a twist, still opening the hip. Keep pressing the right knee away from your body. And then slowly start to come back up. Taking your pigeon variation, can hug the foot and the shin toward your body, or you can cross the ankle over the knee. Move back and forth between any that you'd like to. This being the most intense probably. If you have your ankle crossed over the knee, try to keep both of your feet flexed. You can always keep the left foot on the ground and do this too. Try to relax the shoulders wherever you are. Even press the right knee away from the body gently. And then slowly start to release this. Come back into reclined butterfly. Letting the hips relax and the knees drop down to the ground or as close to the ground as they can go. Notice how you're feeling here. Try to relax. Take a few deeper breaths. And just be here. Begin to draw the knees back together. Hug them in toward the chest. Massage the lower back on the ground. And then make your way into full happy baby. Sending the tailbone down, the knees on the outside of the rib cage. Maybe stillness, maybe moving back and forth. And then slowly start to come all the way back up into a comfortable seat. Make some movements that feel good, and then extend the legs in front of you. Come into a seated forward fold here. You can use your strap here if you'd like to. Loop it around the balls of your feet. It's not necessary if you'd rather not. And lift the chest and then start to fold forward. Try to relax here. And breathe into the back side of your body. Slowly start to come back up. Take the hands behind you, maybe open up, and then come forward one more time. Notice if you're able to go deeper this time, even if it's just a little micro movement deeper. And slowly start to release. Take the hands behind you. Open up the throat. And once again, fold forward. Maybe a little bit deeper this time. Slowly start to come back up. Remove your strap and come back down to the back. We'll come into another hold here, so maybe grabbing for the big toe this time. Or you can grab for the calf, extending the right leg in front of you up toward the sky and the left leg down, or the knee bent. Try to keep anchoring that left hip down. You can also support yourself behind the knee if you'd like to. Even lift the shoulders a little bit. Then slowly release that, bringing the shin parallel, bending at the knee. Take a full body stretch, reaching the arms above the head. And then we'll move into the left side. Grabbing for the left big toe, right knee can be bent or extend it in front of you. Or you can support yourself by taking the hands behind the knee or on the calf, just like we did on the other side. Keep anchoring that right hip down. Maybe start to move a little bit deeper, lifting the shoulders off the ground. Not straining. If you feel any tingling or numbness, then back off a little bit. And then we'll gently begin to release, bending the knee, bringing the leg back parallel. Finally releasing here. Take a full body stretch. Reach the arms above the head. Once again, come into reclined butterfly, letting the feet touch, knees fall apart. Take the longest, deepest breaths you've taken all day here. Stay here for as long as you can. Take some rest. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Until next time, namaste.